Hello guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So today we are making this delicious pasta bake. So if you have some pasta in your kitchen and you don't know what to do with it, let me show you a recipe. I'm sure you're going to love it. So if you're interested, just keep watching. So guys, here are the ingredients we are going to need for this recipe. The list of the ingredients will be in the description box if you are interested. So here we have some cheese, yes, and I have some cheddar cheese mixed with some mozzarella cheese. You can use the cheese of your choice, but make sure you add some mozzarella to it because it's the mozzarella that's going to give it the pulling effect, like that pulling you have on your pizza when you're eating it. Yes, here we have some bacon, it's called Lardons, so it's a bit different from bacon. It's the same, but this one has more flavor. We have some chicken breasts that are cut into cubes, and then we have some onions and some garlic. You can see the garlic on top of the onions, yes. And then we have some tomatoes, and I'm using canned tomatoes, but you can use fresh tomatoes if you want. All I can say is that if you're using fresh tomato, add a bit of tomato paste just to boost the color. That is it. And here we have some cream, so I'm using double cream. You can use single cream or creme fraiche, it's up to you, but yes, we have some cream. And then we have some pasta, the king of the show or the queen of the show. We have some pasta. I'm using fusilli pasta, but then you can use the pasta of your choice. So we are going to start by cooking our pasta. My water is boiling. I have some salt in there already, and I'm going to add my pasta to it. Mix it well and then allow it to cook. You're going to see me cover the pot. It's just to accelerate the boiling process. Once it starts boiling properly, I'm going to remove the lid because you do not cover pasta as you are cooking it, okay? So don't think I'm covering my pasta. I'm not. It's just to accelerate the boiling process. While my pasta is cooking here in my pot, I'm going to start with my sauce. So I will start with adding some oil in my pot and then adding the chicken breast in the pot. We are going to season the chicken breast with a bit of seasoning spices, a bit of onion, and then we are going to fry it nicely for about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, I'm going to add my lardon in there and I'm going to fry it again for about 3 minutes or so. So after 3 minutes, this is what it's looking like. It's looking delicious and yummy. And yes, I need to confess, I started eating it already, okay? So I ate like 2 or 3 of them behind the camera. So now it's time to remove it. So just remove it without removing the oil. Remove the bacon and the chicken and keep your oil because that oil contains like all the flavor from the chicken and the lardon and all that. So we need that oil and in that same pot, okay? So add your onions and garlic to that pot and mix it very well. And then we are going to add some mixed herbs. So these herbs are oregano, thyme, parsley, marjoram. It's a mix of aromatic herbs, okay? So add it to it, mix it very well for about 2 minutes or so, and then we are going to add our tomatoes. After adding the tomatoes, I'm going to add some water, not too much, okay? A bit of water just to allow it to cook nicely. And then I'm going to season it with a bit of salt, a bit of black pepper, and a bit of seasoning spices. Be careful with the salt because do not forget that the lardon, the bacon, contains salt, okay? So be careful with your salt. So I seasoned it. I'm going to mix it nicely, and then we are going to cover and allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes or so on low heat, cooking on low heat, please make sure you cook it on low heat because tomato sauce can burn very, very easily, especially if your pot is not a non-stick pot, okay? So after 10 minutes, I'm back and I'm going to add my bacon and my chicken back into the pot, mix it nicely, and then we are going to add our cream. So guys, if you are lactose intolerant, please skip the cream, and at this point you can add your pasta in there and then eat it like that. You don't have to add the double cream if you do not tolerate lactose, okay? So here it is. I'm adding my cream and I'm going to mix it nicely, and then I'm going to taste to make sure that my seasoning and everything is on point, because after adding your cream, sometimes the seasoning can be disturbed a little bit. So make sure you taste it and adjust everything that needs to be adjusted, and then we are going to add our pasta in there. So add your pasta, mix it very well, and then add half of your grated cheese. Yes, just half of it, because we're going to keep the other half for the top of the bake, okay? The top of the gratin. So add half of the cheese, mix very well, and then transfer your whole pasta into a baking tray or a baking dish. This is what my pasta is looking like. It's looking delicious already. And now it's time to add the remaining of the cheese on top of your pasta. Yes, because you want that gratin on top, okay? French people call it gratin. Gratin. So on top of my cheese, I'm going to add some breadcrumbs. If you don't have any, you can make it at home. If you have bread there, you can just cut it into small pieces, put it in the oven till it's hard, and then grate it or blend it in your mixer, and then you have your breadcrumbs, okay? But if not, you can just skip that part. You don't have to add breadcrumbs. Pop it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for just 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, just so that the cheese can melt and the top can be golden, as you see on the screen. That is it, and it's ready to serve. Yes, it was yummy and delicious, and I am sure you can tell, okay? I'm sure you can tell. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I hope you like it. I hope you try it. Don't forget to like the video, comment and share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye.